Hello everyone, and a Merry Christmas. Joe here, bringing you a little discussion about a very important dynamic of the game that causes a lot of problems, and not in the way you might think. That's not a synchro. It's the extra deck. You know, what to play, what not to play, what to side. Don't forget, guys, you can side synchros. I've got a nice stack of synchros that are usually just keep around just in case. And I got my binder. Really what you want to do, unless you're playing a deck that does not synchro, such as Glad Beast, Rock Stun, any type of anti-meta, is first go over what you can and can't make. Just show you a little bit. Let's say I was playing Debris. I know I can make Stardust. I know I can make Shooting Star. So I'll play 2 Stardust, 1 Shooting Star. That's 3 slots right there. 3 of those slots are taken care of. So, again, I'm playing Debris. My main tuner is Debris Dragon. What can Debris Dragon make? Well, Debris Dragon can make Gungnir. Let's see, what else? Debris Dragon can make Scrap Dragon. Black Rose. Blackwing Dragon. Red Dragon Archfiend. Ancient Fairy Dragon. You know, all of these. Iron Chain Dragon. He can make all of these. But I have to ask myself, with the cards I have in my deck, what are the possibilities of me using these and the utility of them? Okay, Black Rose Dragon. Okay, I'm obviously going to need a Black Rose Dragon in case I'm falling behind in field presence. They got me pinned. I know they can't stop it. They've got a decree, a couple monsters on the field. I'm going to go into Black Rose, clear the field, hopefully make my push after that. So that's going to have one space dedicated to just Black Rose Dragon. Excuse me. Black Wing Dragon. Okay. It's a level 8. 2800's good. But does its effect help me at all? Stardust Dragon, I can negate destruction. I can go into Shooting Star. So, that has utility. Blackwing Dragon doesn't really help me in the deck. I'm probably not going to dedicate a spot to it. Iron Chain Dragon. Level 6 Dragon. Well, I gotta think. Well, do I have any level 2 monsters that I can bring back with Debris or Dandelion tokens? Okay, well, I can definitely do that, and I will need something for that level 6. So Iron Chain Dragon will have a spot. It's little things like that that you really have to consider when making your extra deck. Don't just throw, I have, let's say I'm playing Vayu Turbo. I'm not going to have Avenging Knight or Light End Dragon in there. I'm going to have Blackwing Synchros that I can make off the field by Vayu's effect. And I'm going to have, we'll say, the standard Blackwing extra deck, and have a Dark End in there. Because I know I can make that Dark End. I can go Gale, Sirocco, and that's going to happen. Cards that require specific type tuners or non-tuners, such as Gungnir. Okay, well, you need a non-tuner water type. Well, Debris can run Snowman Eater. So, let me see. Is Snowman Eater viable with Debris Dragon? Yes, it is. I can run this. And then siding into your extra deck. A lot of people will side in Chimera Techs, and soon Cyber End Dragons. And if you don't know why, look up why he will be sided, or possibly main decked. He's pretty broke. And it's just, okay, I'm going to side this in, such as Cyber Dragon. Best example. I'm going to side in Cyber Dragon. I can now make Chimera Tech Fortress. Whatever I'm taking out, let's say I'm taking out Snowman Eaters. Okay, taking out Snowman Eaters for 2 Cyber Dragons. Let's say I have 2 Gungnirs in my extra deck. I can side in those Cyber Dragons and side out those Gungnirs for 2 Chimera Techs. Really, it's what you can use consistently. You don't want to have, we'll say, what's an extremely ridiculous tuner? We'll use the Gen X as an example. You won't have these 3. You got 2 Hydro Gen X and 1 Windmill Gen X if you only run 1 Gen X tuner and only 1 of each. Let's say 1 water, 1 wind. That doesn't really help you. Yeah, Gungnir is similar in that you're only running maybe 2 Snowman Eaters, but those 2 Snowman Eaters are going to get reused over and over due to Debris Dragon and Pot of Avarice. And can easily be searched out. The deck does mill. You have Raikos. You have a lot of other stuff. And another thing is, Snowman Eater doesn't necessarily have to be on the field. He can be in the graveyard, and it's just as good. So really, when you're building your extra deck, take into consideration what I'm playing, what I have, and what I can make. Because if you don't do that and you just say, hey, I'm going to use these synchros, you might be able to make maybe 3. You have ridiculously hard synchros to make, depending on your deck type. And then you have 3 standard synchros, no limits. 1 tuner, 1 non-tuner. You're done. So really take into consideration what you can and can't make, and what you can side, and it's a game mechanic that is fairly new compared to the others, fusions, but it's still a requirement, it's a minimum 2 for 1. That's pretty much it for this video. It's just trying to help out with a game mechanic that I've actually seen work against people. I know certain decks, such as Quick Draw, actually have a hard time. Excuse me. Hard time with this because deck space is extremely thin due to you being able to use Quick Draw and make the tuners consistently, or make the synchros consistent. Excuse me. You really want to think about it. Yeah, you're gonna have your Drill Warrior, and then you have to choose. Do I want to run Nitro, Turbo, Junk Destroyer, Junk Warrior, stuff like that you really need to think about while making your extra deck. Maybe you'll while making the extra deck, you'll find out, well, hey, I want to make this, and I think it will help my deck, but I'm not running this specific tuner. So you'll change your deck around, and it'll actually help your deck more if you can figure out, okay, well, I don't need this. This can go in its place. So stuff like that you guys got to think about. Let me know what else. I know I said this last week. I'll try and have an update video for, I'm really looking for decks to make, fun decks. I really need your input on this, guys, so I'll have a video of what I got, so you guys can hopefully build the deck out of the cards that I've got to help me out. Alright, thanks guys, and signing out.